We had a genius idea recently. Not much of a plan, more of an idea. It would be fun to see how many miles can a person go in 24 hours on a Honda Ruckus. Honestly, we can't lose for winning. I know this guy, super athletic, dumb as a brick, will know what he's getting into.
My dad walked down and was like, hey, you want to do something stupid?
Let's get it.
I was like, I'm all about doing something stupid.
You ready?
We'll hopefully put Barber Motorsports on the map.
Typical man-in-box production.
That's what we do, we lift people up.
Yeah.
There's an official record with Guinness, set 18 years ago, roughly 540 something miles in Australia. So we thought, hey, we can beat that. We've got a lot of great support, people foolish enough to go along with this. We just didn't have a rider.
So I went home and I was thinking, who could I get? And just so happens, my kid's home from college.
He was like, well, we need somebody to pilot this Ruckus for 24 hours straight. And I think I'm highly qualified, if not overqualified for this.
Yeah, the reason he thinks it's a great idea, his riding background is measured in
Minutes.
not miles. But that's an asset to us because he doesn't have a clue. He's thinking, this is going to be really fun. It will be for about an hour.
Yeah.
I've ride bicycles when I was a child. Rode a little bit of dirt bikes, and that's about it. I rode this on Monday for 5 minutes. I didn't think it was too hard to ride, no clutch or anything, so felt good.
We collaborated with Boys and Girls Club, Smoky Mountains, and everybody's got a chance to kind of jump in there and donate for a lap. So hopefully if Ethan, who's going to be piloting this thing, can roll off 200-300 laps, that'll give him a chance to kind of feel a part of it and do some good at the same time.
This is the best track in the world to do it on. Not many people have done 24 hours alone on the Ruckus.
Barbara is going to do a display with this bike when we're done as a museum piece, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Give us the opportunity to tell a little story about what I actually went on, because they could tell you, I assume he's in a short list of people that have been here solo for 24 hours.
Yep. Yeah, pretty small company.
On 3.5 horsepower.
I'm just 170 pounds of lean muscle mass. I'm not too smart, but I don't think you need to be to ride a Honda Ruckus for 24 hours, so that's what we're gonna go with.
Drive, put your hands on the wheel and drive. That's when you feel you're alive. The world is just waiting, it's there for the taking. So drive, turn over the engine and drive. You'll never know till you try. Where the road and the sky meet, ain't in the side streets. Jump out of the backseat and drive.
He's learning to ride. It's a pretty big ask, somebody that's never ridden, to put him in a 24-hour deal. His confidence is going up, which is a good sign. He's starting to find where he can pick up pace through the corner to get more speed at the end of the straight. So far, looks good. If we can get a little bit of dry weather, I think he can cut his lap times down and we'll turn more miles.
We're going to try to get him in here for our first pit stop. We got to get some gas. He's almost 4 hours in on his first tank. He's a little bit hungry. We're going to get some towels or something for him to sit on, change his pressure points a little bit, fueled up, charged up.
We're ready for him to stretch out. I know his quads are going to be a little tight. His glutes probably hurting. We're ready.
Step right over there. Drain what you got to drain.
Yeah.
And then hop on the table.
Shrimp, sausage, potatoes. He's good to go.
Yes, that's good.
Put another shrimp in his mouth real quick.
Come around, the towel gets where you don't like it, just throw it off.
Should have music now.
You're doing awesome, bro. Woo!
Same thing, about 4 more hours, bud.
Here we go.
Forgot about
Hey, I smell burning belt brakes. Good. That's what I think it is. Wait a minute. Why would he build brakes? Rip his visor up, Kev.
Oh, see. That's your burning tire.
Good gosh almighty, Ethan. You smell that? The tire was in the wheel.
I thought I smelled something.
Doing great.
That's burning belt.
The towel's up against it, rubbing it. She's hot. When his butt cheeks were going to
Mushy
sleep, we
Cuban.
thought it was a good idea to put a towel under him, like move the pressure points a little bit. Well, a corner of the towel got underneath the fender, pinned against the tire. So, Kev gonna be my Vanna White here. This right here didn't used to look quite like this right here.
What would the issues would that have caused us?
Like Mark would say, death or dismemberment.
You get dismembered before you die. You don't know. But hey, he's good now though.
Yep.
So
Fixed it.
don't show Erica this part, then it'll be okay.
Nope.
Take that out.
Let's just go ahead and get that rubber off the track.
His mom don't need to know anything about this.
Yep.
Complete idiocracy.
You ready to catch him? What do you think, Kev? That ain't a good sign. You gonna pull him off, give him a cold shower?
How you doing, brother?
Need some caffeine.
Starting to sink in on you, a little caffeine.
Yeah. Wait, I want to see.
No
Yes,
need to
might
send
be
you
good
back
for your
out until you
first full
feel
break.
better, okay? No need to send you right back out. We got to get you feeling better, okay?
All right.
Hey, you wanna strip down and take a cold shower?
Do I have time for that?
You don't have time to fall over dead. So I mean,
Yeah.
lesser evil at this point.
You think it helped
You're
wake you
still
up?
well ahead of record
Maybe.
pace. So
All right.
you're still well ahead.
Let's just get it. Start stripping you down.
Yep. I was hallucinating at like 4 a.m. this morning.
What were you hallucinating about? At least
All it was like, you know the dark spots on the track?
thought it was full of hot chicks.
No, they were slithering. They were like moving.
It happens. He's as strong mentally as anybody I know, and this is an impossible task. And you know, it sounded fun to us. And it sounded, I don't want to say it sounded easy, but you think, oh yeah, that's doable, that's doable. The reality of that changes when you put these gears in motion. Yeah, I think moving forward, that's my priority, is make sure he's halfway lucid.
Yeah, keep him hydrated. Keep the cold packs on him. Keep him, kind of shocked awake and moving. He's going to ebb and flow probably all day of super fatigued and super excited as things kind of go along. It'll probably be a pit by pit strategy just to get into the next cycle.
So we're just a tick past halfway through, and he's done fantastic, but in full transparency, that last pit stop, he's a little glassed over, enough to give cause for concern. He's pretty tired. There's no escaping that. So
Getting through the night was the biggest thing. 9 hours of just boredom and total darkness. It wears on you, and it wore on all of us. We were kind of over it, ready for the sun to come up. And that's the first thing he said when we saw the sun cracking up, is he was like, I'm glad to see some sun.
this all started as a dumb idea, and it still is, but it becomes more serious. It steps up, and the risk factor is becoming obvious now when you see how glazed over he is.
He's done 386.6 miles, so he's 12 hours and 39 minutes in. He's almost 400 miles in. It's pretty good. If he can wake up and hang on, he'll be good. As long as he doesn't go to sleep on the track, we're winning.
So I'm starting to believe maybe he's catching some rest and riding this racetrack all at the same time is the look he had. He's a warrior.
I think it was about 3 or 4 a.m. last night when it really started to hit me. I started falling asleep on the bike. So last night I was a bit nervous, didn't really know what I was getting myself into being an inexperienced rider. Got a few miles in, a few hours in, started getting more comfortable. That's when it really started to kick in that this was going to be extremely difficult. Because after about 3 hours or so, my whole body was hurting. Fatigue started to set in. It took a lot of caffeine and a lot of just blocking it out to get it done, get to this point. So I'm way more confident now. I'm just excited about being done with it. When it all comes down to it, I hate being a failure, and it's for myself. I want to complete this for myself. I took it up. I'm going to finish it. So that's the biggest mental thing, is getting over myself being my worst enemy. A big thing in the military, we have this joke called hurry up and wait. I have hurry up and waited this entire time. If you don't rush things, they'll eventually come to an end. So here we are. We're getting there.
Hey, this is Dad. Everything going good?
Yeah.
10 miles out, dude.
I know, dude. I'm so psyched. I'm ecstatic right now.
Keep ripping them out of there, dude. You got this. I love you, man.
Love you too. Dude, I am ready to knock this out. This has been grueling. So the fact that I'm this close, I'm not going to stop till I'm done.
One lap to go.
I'm very, very determined right now. That last little turn before that straightaway is going to have to be my new favorite, because it's the end. Let's go! Dude, that's so awesome. The sense of relief is astonishing. Thanks for coming, boys.